أجمعين سبحانك لا علم لنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم سبحانك لا فهم لنا إلا فهمتنا إنك أنت الجواد الكريم رب زدني علما. قال الإمام النووي رحمه الله تبارك وتعالى ونفعنا بعلومه في الدارين. قال الرابع عن عائشة رضي الله عنها أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم كان يقوم من الليل حتى تتفطر قدماه، فقلت له لما تصنع هذا يا رسول الله؟ فقد غفر الله. قال أفلا أحب أن أكون عبدا شكورا. متفق عليه. هذا لفظ البخاري. So continuing with the chapter of Mujahada, struggling and striving in the path of Allah for the sake of the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the fourth hadith is from Sayyidah Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha. And she says that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he used to stand for the Salat of Tahajjud, so much so that his feet used to swell and crack, split from the long hours that he used to spend, Allahu Akbar. So she would say to him, why do you do this, Ya Rasulullah? Why are you putting yourself through such, strain and stress and putting yourself into such difficulty, causing yourself, pain, Whereas Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has forgiven any of your past and future sins. Now what she means by that is the reference to the ayat of the Holy Quran, which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions. لِيَغْفِرَ اللَّهُ لَكَ مَا تَقَدَّمَ مِن ذَنبِكَ وَمَا تَأَخَّرَ. So it's not to be understood that Nabi had sins like the rest of us. It doesn't mean that, it doesn't mean sins in the sense of doing wrong things and, performing omissions and, So, but what it actually means is that, Wallahu A'lam, is that, the station which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam, that great, the favors. Of course, all of these favors in that position require gratitude. They require, a level of, attention which is humanly impossible, even for a Nabi. So there's always higher forms of excellence that perhaps Nabi Sallallahu thought that perhaps he hoped to have reached. It was beyond our conception, beyond our imagination. So this is basically, Wallahu Alam, as the ulama have mentioned, it's referring to. Otherwise, Nabi Sallallahu is actually ma'soom from sin. He's actually protected by Allah subhanahu, like all the prophets, from major and minor sins. So it's about, the expression of gratitude, or, delivering that standard of ubudiyya which is beyond, human possibility. So in any case, so when she mentioned this, that since, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has forgiven you and you've made it, you've succeeded. I mean, there's no need, apparently, to go through all of this trouble and put yourself through such, through such torture and such difficulty. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his reply was, أَفَلَا أُحِبُّ أَنْ أَكُونَ عَبْدًا شَكُورًا. So that being the case, should I not be a grateful slave? And being a grateful slave is not just that I say, oh Allah, I'm grateful. It means that practically, tactically, operationally, to show, in the line of mujahada, to continuously struggle and strive, to get closer and closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by sacrifice and, extending oneself even to the limits. And obviously, Nabi Sallallahu entire life was a perfect example of that. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to recognize, that lifestyle and replicate it to the best of our ability. By the tawfiq of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.